Maybe say something about the song before the song starts, but I guess I'll.
You can do it after.
I can do it after. This song, I wrote it a while ago, but there's this little story behind it. It's sad, but it's also not. There's some not sad things about it. So it's the first time I ever played a solo show, not with like another, entity like Pete Funk or something. For my first Eric McFadden show in Paris, I was a little place called La Java, and I remember having a conversation with a young guy who bought the CD from me, and a good conversation, and that was that. And then a couple of years passed, and the guy that puts out my music in Paris, the label guy, he's interviewing a famous French actor about his new book, and then in reading this actor's book, my label guy notices that he mentions the last gift from his son before he died in a drunk driving accident was an Eric McFadden CD.
Wow.
And I realized it was this kid that I remember having this talk with.
Oh.
So my record label fellow decides that I should meet. He invites Patrick to the show, and he tells me the story of losing his son in this accident and how his last gift to his father was my CD. So he invited him to come to my show, but this is after I'd written this song in response to that tragedy, because I'd also had other friends who had lost children, sadly, so it just was sort of something that was inspired by Ferdinand and for his father, but also for everyone else who experienced that loss. So Ferdinand's father, Patrick Chenet, if you're French, you definitely know him. But anyway, no, he came, his family, his friends, came to that show, and I played that song, and it was kind of a beautiful moment. I got to meet all of them, and it was actually kind of joyous that we celebrated their son like that, and that I got to meet all of them, and then they, the label donated all the proceeds from that song to this foundation that they started in Ferdinand's name for drunk driving awareness. So, anyway, I wanted to mention that about that song, that's where it came from, and so I was asked to play that song at a few memorials actually for people who, and this is not one of those, but thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, definitely.